Hello and welcome back to Betrayer. It is called Betrayer, I checked. Yes. We have got a number of things to do. Reginald Millet, a true gentleman. But we shall listen and seek. We're staying in the other world until it no longer gives us things to listen for. Or I run out of arrows, which might happen. Oh god. Jesus. That scared the crap out of me. Bloody spider box. Spider box, box spider. That makes much more sense than spider box. That's a box with 8 legs. Box spider is a spider in a box, you know. Bit of logic there needed to be applied. Oh, hello. You look interesting. Shadow, what has aroused you from your slumber? I am sundered and cannot rest. Sundered? Profaned, defiled, robbed of my head by a demon who means to wear my skull as an ornament. And I shall seek to get it back. Ah. That's an issue. As, the demons are fairly tough, actually. It's, I might not be able to really deal with it yet. I don't know. Depends. Basically, I hope this is directing me to something else. But it might not be. Ideally, this will be directing me towards the Spaniard camp. But, you know, I think it is. No, it is not. Okay. Just cover my arrows. Heal to full. The skull is stuck to the ground. Perhaps you can dislodge it if you pull harder. I've recovered a skull. Is it his skull? I don't know. I'm afraid I simply don't know. They all loaded? They're all loaded. Okay. Might be that guy's skull. Might not be. If it is his skull, then there doesn't seem to be a demon anywhere nearby. Which is concerning. Could be someone else's skull, I suppose. But that's also slightly concerning. Because that means there's probably someone else who's like, I want my skull back, please. Oh, hello. Is it your skull that I found? Who are you? Where is John? Who is John? My son. Where did you last see him? My husband. Carrying him through the gate. I was so relieved to see them, so happy. Okay. This topaz necklace is yours, yes. The newer Martha Eastgrove. I remember now, you have given me back my name. What happened? I remember staring at the barrel of a pistol, fearful but strangely calm, and I began to pray. Found what was once a finely made and likely expensive pistol, now badly rusted and useless. Okay, that's interesting. So that's the wife. So that's the person's wife that we're looking for. She's dead, quite clearly. She's been shot. We did know she was dead and that she had been shot. But now we have the gun. So, you know, there is that. I'm not sure what we shall do with the gun. Presumably we'll show it to the guy and we'll go, I know whose that is. I think, is it literally taking us to Fort Henry? It might be actually. We might literally be going to do that right now. We are. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to show him the gun and he's going to be like, so clear, so obvious. Martha is anxious about your son. She was so desperate with worry, as was I. A group of us went into the woods to search for him. Then I heard Gregory Ward calling out to him, and knew he was safe. She remembers you carrying him through the gate. I was telling him he mustn't play outside by himself, for there are many dangers in these woods. I told him he must never make his mother worry. Do you recognise this pistol? I remember taking it from my son's hand, pulling open his fingers when he refused to let go, telling him he must never use it without my permission. I found your pistol near Martha's remains. It was missing when I awoke. I was panicked. I ran outside and shouted for the sentry. He had just come on duty, so I woke Gregory Ward to ask him what he had seen during his watch. What did he say? I can't remember. Okay. Why do I get the impression that this is going to be profoundly screwed up? Because I've played the game before. I'm trying to pretend so that I don't screw with you too much and spoil things for people who are... Oh, what? Does it want me to talk to... What? Oh, it wants me to talk to this guy, I guess. Hello. Gregory Ward. Oh, William Eastgrove woke you to ask what you'd seen during the watch. I told him his wife left the fort saying she was going for a short walk. I thought it was strange that she was wearing a fine necklace for such an occasion. He remembers you calling out John's name when you were searching the woods. I spied the boy in a clearing, aiming a pistol at a tree. He pulled the trigger but nothing happened, so he went to peer into the barrel. I was shouting at him by then, running towards him as fast as I could. I don't remember hearing the shot, just the smoke obscuring it. Oh. Okay. Your son accidentally shot himself. I remember now. A group of us went into the woods to search for him. I heard Gregory Ward calling out to him, and knew he was safe. Then a shot rang out. I remember taking my pistol from my son's hand, pulling open his fingers when he refused to let go, telling him he must never use it without my permission. And then I closed his eyes and went to tell Martha that our son was dead. I remember carrying him through the gate, telling him he mustn't play outside by himself, for there are many dangers in these woods. I told him he must never make his mother worry, and I saw her relieved smile crumbling into despair. Gregory Ward says Martha left the fort early wearing her topaz necklace. I knew what she meant to do, why she had taken my pistol, why she had worn that necklace. I was running through the woods when I heard the shot, just like before. She took her own life? That's why I buried her there, so that the chaplain would not speak of her as a sinner, bound for damnation. I did not want her to be thought of that way. And he explained the disappearance. I told the truth, that she wandered into the woods and never came home. Investigation complete. And now there are only distant echoes, I think. It doesn't just want us to talk to this guy, does it? No. I don't think it will. It'll be putting us onto his tale next. Possibly. Or it might take us back to the shadow with the skull. Difficult to tell. Actually, no. I'm going to fill up my water. Because I don't have any. So, you know, quick bit of backtracking back into the town. I should really fill up my water whenever I have the opportunity, because that is sensible. Water is health. Oh no, hello? There we go. I don't think it did it the first time. It did make the noise though. Perhaps I just didn't notice. Or there was a delay. Possible. All things are possible. But yeah, time to wander out into the world and see what we can find. Perhaps it's a demon. Perhaps it's a Spaniard cap. No, it's taking us back to this fella. Hello. I've got your face. I believe I have found your skull. What has lost has been found. I shall give you something in return. You're most generous. Crude charm of swiftness. Move 4% faster. Cheers, pal. You presently hear nothing else in the darkness. In that case, it is time to return to the light. Ding. Well, no, anti-ding. Anti-ding. Talk. I remember we lived here for a time after we arrived. There were many skirmishes with the naturals in those days, until we finally made peace with them. Do you think these ash figures were the people who lived here? Which ash figures? Have you not seen any figures of ash that look like people? Are you trying to scare me? That sounds horribly unsettling, but I've seen no such thing. I have learned the face of a wraith. Martha Eastgrove shot herself in grief over the accidental death of her son. In doing so, she doubled her husband's grief and made him bear it alone. I think she was very selfish. I have a gift for you. A necklace of gold and topaz that belonged to Martha Eastgrove. It is very beautiful. Why are you giving it to me? It can be bartered. She likes the, She only likes the sort of practical answers when you give her gifts, just as a heads up for anyone else who's playing. So she won't actually accept it if you say you're very beautiful as well. I tried that the first time, but I figured out the trick. Because there was like something else that I tried to give her and I was like, oh, there's a very practical reason there, I'll tell her that. And then she accepted it. So I'm pretty sure that's the trick to that. Just gotta be practical. I mean, I think she took it off my hands there. Right, so we're back in the normal world, which means that we should use a bit more caution, because the Conquistadors do not mess around. Oh, there's a chest over there. That is of interest to me. It is near the road, however. Just a quick check for Spaniards. Ah, he's miles away. They're both miles away, actually. Okay, so they're a good distance away, so I'm not going to be bothered with them. Right. Quickly open this up. Hello. Chest is empty. Well, that's a bit of a rip-off. Headshot. Cool. Okay, so I'm bothering them now, because I've decided that I should. I saw a Spaniard, and I was like, well, might as well shoot the guy, you know. Cracked longbow broken. Can't carry more of the ammo type. Ah, well I filled up my arrows, that's useful. Right. So it wants us to go this way, okay. Quick sprint back to where we were, in the vague hope that we'll get there slightly faster. And back on the good old crouching. Crouch? Crouch. That was X. I kept hitting X instead of C, which is the crouch button. I was trying to listen to myself. Crouch. Perfect. Okay. See, now it's kind of interesting, the listen mechanic. I quite like it. Gives you a direction to go in, but without being, oh, go this way, follow the arrow. It's nice. It's nice. It means you can explore with a direction. The best kind of exploration is exploring with a rough direction. Hello? Well. Ow. Look. That deflect chance is... Ow. Annoying. Jesus. He pops out bloody nowhere. Yep. Let's use that as well. There's a note here. Mary Barnes and her son Edward are the latest to show signs of sickness. If Eustace Cage cannot find some remedy, this strange contagion might soon claim its 10th and 11th victims. Oh, no, didn't want that. I'm not near anything else. Okay. This is the Spaniard camp that I'm heading for. Remember, there's lots of Spaniards around. Yeah, that's not the direction it's sending me, actually. But we will have to clear it out at some point. Okay, where is it sending me? It's sending me towards a Conquistador, and that's not fantastic. Okay, so deflect chance, fun stuff, armoured enemies. Your arrows will just bounce right off them. This is probably what it's sending me for. Remains of a soldier are partly buried in the loose soil. The cause of death is not obvious. Okay. So there's something else in that way. I just want to quickly recover the stuff. My arrows and such. And the dead man's arrows. So there's something in this direction, and that is going to take me straight into the Spanish camp, isn't it? But that's alright. Something else here? Ah, yes, there's a small pile. I've got a finely made reed flute. Ah, you hear nothing else in the light. Right, well, in that case, I think we'll call that a day for this episode. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. See you next time, where we will clean out the Spanish camp and then return to Fort Henry to do anything that needs doing and possibly switch back to the other world so that we can finish off the things that need to be done there. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.